G'day, welcome to the show. My name is Joe Cross. You may have seen me in my movie Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead or rebootwithjoe.com. Happy Valentine's Day. Here at Reboot, we believe that you can have a delicious, sweet celebration without overindulging and feeling guilty. We all know about that. And since it is Valentine's Day, it's all about our hearts. Well, our experts, they're going to come in and they're going to show you some recipes today that are good for the heart. And what's connected to the heart? The libido. We'll get that fired up for you. All right, and who doesn't need that? I'm excited that Team Reboot's very own Jamie Schneider is here to show us one of her famous smart sweets, a raw chocolate mousse to die for. Can't wait. But first up, chef and juiceologist Brandy Kowalski joins me here in the Reboot kitchen to share two of her Valentine's recipes. Welcome, Brandy.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming. Okay, so you've got two juices today that are connected to the heart and to fire up our libido, right? So what's going to be the first thing? Let's crack out with the juice. We're going to do a juice in a smoothie, I think, aren't we?
Yes, we
All right,
sure
good.
are.
Well, we've got a feast in front of us here. This looks just delicious. So first juice is what?
Is called Just Beat It, and it's with beets, apples, lemons, carrots, and strawberries.
Just beat it. All right, cool. Well, let's fire up our Breville juicer over there and let's get cracking. I'm thirsty. All right, great. So look at that red colour coming out of that beet. Isn't that awesome? Just a lovely colour.
So typically when you juice any vegetables that you're juicing, you want to juice red. Red is for blood, so it's good for your heart. So typically the color of a vegetable tells you what it's good for as far as your different organs.
Got it, right, okay, so the colour.
Yep.
Well, we've got some red on the table. That's going to work for our Valentine's Day juicing.
Yep.
And now you take, these are limes, right?
Lemons.
Lemons, and you take the skin off, right? You're not a big...
I do take the skin off. I think it's a little bit bitter in a juice.
Right. Now we're going to fire up some carrots.
I don't cut the ends of the carrots off, and I don't.
Well, the juice is going to separate that out,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's going to get all the juice out and take all the other stuff over to the pulp over to the side.
Absolutely, and it's specifically in the beets, you don't want to remove the skin because that's where most of the nutrient is.
Yeah, cool. Lots of nutrients in skins. I learnt that early on. All right, we've got a couple of... I'll use these glasses here. Perfect. Look at that colour. Look at that red. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Thank you, Brandy. Straight from the heart. Thank you for making that for me. That's very sweet of you. And it's got a sweet taste to it. What do you know? Love that red. So we think red, we think blood, we think heart, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All things good for the heart in the red. Love those beetroots. All right, let's get cracking with our smoothie now. The smoothie idea, keeping in the fibre and so on into the smoothie.
Yes, absolutely. That's the main difference between juicing and making smoothies is the juice extracts all of the fibre, and in a smoothie, it keeps all of the fibre in.
Okay, great. Well, why don't you come over here and drive
Sure.
it? We'll get fired up with our Breville blender. A lot of people don't know they actually do a blender, and it's a cracker.
It is.
So we're starting off with?
Frozen bananas. And I like to cut them in at least 2-inch pieces so that the entire thing freezes, and then when you blend it, it blends up nice and easy.
So do you cut them before you freeze, or you freeze them and then cut?
I cut them before I freeze them.
Interesting. What do you put them in that goes in the freezer, like a...
A Ziploc baggie, and I lay them flat so that they don't stick to each other, so it's not one big giant clump of frozen banana.
There's a tip for you. We like that one.
And so I'm going to
You're
add
in
a
the Reboot
little
kitchen.
cinnamon to the banana.
Right.
And I'm going to add some maca, because maca is what's good for your libido. Maca root, the Peruvian root.
Right, so put a couple extra bits in there for me, please, Brandy.
I will. Be sure to
Top
put
me
a little
up there,
bit.
punter. Here we go. Perfect. Valentine's Day, you never know.
Yep.
All right, cool. So in goes the almond milk, and I guess you can find almond milk these days. It seems to be everywhere. There's a real rage on for almond milk, isn't it?
It's true. Almond milk is becoming kind of the new soy milk.
Yeah.
There's a lot more protein in it, so I'm just going to blend the almond milk with the bananas and the cinnamon and the maca.
Okay, so we're gonna do that first and then bring something in after. Right.
That's true.
I don't call you a juiceologist for nothing. Look at this. I mean, there's a pure science to this one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, yep, what else do you need?
I'm going to grab this one.
Great.
And then I'm going to pour some of it out.
Okay.
And then with the remainder of what's left in my almond milk, I use about 3/4 of it, or my bananas, cinnamon, and then I'm going to add frozen raspberries.
Okay. Boy, oh boy. You're going to need to go to rebootwithjoe.com to get the recipe for this one. I'm already lost and I'm here.
And then I'm going to use some goji berries.
Okay.
Good antioxidants.
Yeah, we love those. Kill all those little free radicals that they're doing the damage.
And I'd say this is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 raspberries frozen.
Okay, right. Frozen raspberries as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do it the same way, in the same bag, lay them down?
Yep.
Must have a big freezer.
Yep. Yeah, or you could just layer everything when you do
lay
it.
on top of each other, right. Perfect.
And then so we're going to blend this.
We're blending this, but we're still here. This is our base, is
Yep,
it?
that's a base, yep.
All right. I think I'm with you.
And then, before we top it off with the berry mixture, I'm going to use a chocolate sauce, which I use raw cacao for.
I just got my libido up just talking about chocolate. Okay, hang on. So this is made with what?
Raw cacao,
Yeah.
coconut butter, and agave.
Right, so a vegan would love this.
It's perfect for a vegan, and I think it's the most versatile thing. You use it on your ice creams, your vegan ice creams. You could use it as a chocolate sauce on there. You could use it on puddings. You could use it if you want to make a mocha. If you drink coffee, you could put it in your almond milk before you steam it and do that. You can make chocolate milk with it, but it's raw vegan, so it's really great for everybody.
I'm taking this home with me just so you know that. I don't leave home without it. Okay, cool.
And then what I like to do just for presentation purposes is I like to use the chocolate sauce to kind of swirl a little bit of the glass.
Perfect. And so we've sort of got 3 parts to this smoothie, haven't we? Mm-hmm. Perfect. And then we get our colour. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring that up so we can sort of see that on the bench. Get a good shot of that. Look at that colour, how it's sort of sitting down the bottom, and you've got your chocolate on there on the side. Wow, that's a cracker.
And the more you...
Give it a bit of a stir.
Yeah, just to incorporate the different colours.
Can I dive in yet?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
You can.
perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
Brandy, thank you for making that. That was a feast to watch, and it's a feast to taste, let me tell you.
Good.
No, you're a winner. Thanks for coming in and sharing that with us. So, in the theme of Valentine's Day and something sweet, next up, from our own Reboot Kitchen, Jamie Schneider with a chocolate mousse. Can't wait. So we're here to talk about one of my most favourite things in the whole world, chocolate mousse. And to talk us through it, I'm joined with the one and only beautiful Jamie Schneider. And Jamie, she's on the rebootwithjoe.com team. When you go to our website and check out most of the recipes, chances are Jamie's posted them and put them up and created them. Not only that, she's also a holistic health coach. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Joe.
Welcome into the Reboot Kitchen.
Thank you.
We are going to talk chocolate mousse.
Yes.
Okay, so let's set the scene. It's Valentine's Day. You're out on your date. You want the date to go a long time, so we're going to order the appetizer. We're going to order the entree.
That's right.
We're going to have the dessert. But you're trying to keep on the straight and narrow. You want to keep those pounds off, and you want to keep the health up. You want to get that burst of nutrition. And it comes to dessert time. You're going to share with us today a chocolate mousse that will fit the bill.
That's right.
All right, so talk us through it. What have we got?
Here we have our avocado, our cacao powder, our maple syrup, and our water, and a little vanilla extract.
No dairy.
No dairy.
All right, this is all completely vegan.
Exactly.
Righto.
Completely vegan. There's no cooking involved. All you have to do is just add it to the blender and whip it up, and then you're good to go. And this is a much better option than the chocolate ice cream that I know you love so much.
I do love it.
But you can just skip that, and your energy will remain high. You'll have a great night, and Valentine's Day will be the perfect night.
Okay, terrific. Now, how difficult, as you get going, how difficult is this on a scale of 1 to 10, with say 10 being really hard?
It is a 1.
Really?
Maybe
so even I could do it?
0.5. That is right. You
Okay,
can do
cool.
it, Joe.
So what are we doing here? We are taking the avocado.
Yep, and you're just gonna add it in.
Well, that looks pretty simple. I can do that
Step
part.
1, that's step 1. And then we just add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Maple syrup. like pancake maple syrup?
Not pancake maple syrup. This is pure natural maple syrup.
Where can I find that?
You can find it at any grocery store.
Really?
Yeah,
That's great.
Normally comes in a glass bottle.
What do they need to look for on the label?
Just pure. A lot of times it's grade A or grade B, and either one works. I like organic maple syrup, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Then you just do a little
That
half
is
teaspoon of vanilla extract.
vanilla extract, right?
Yep. And then we add about 2 tablespoons of cacao powder.
Okay, now cacao comes from what? What sort of plant is
It's
a
a cacao
cacao?
bean.
It's a bean?
Yes.
Found where? South America?
Yes.
Somewhere down there?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And then we're gonna add our water.
I love my cacao, by the way.
Cacao is amazing because
You
you
love
love
it.
your chocolate.
Because I love my chocolate, exactly.
That's right.
Okay, so we put all that in.
Put it all in, and then you're just gonna blend it, and you blend it for about 45, 60 seconds. So we'll just get it going.
I love watching the blending process. It's great
Yeah.
seeing it all get mixed up.
It's beautiful.
Okay, now that kind of looks fairly green there,
Yes.
but what we've got through the magic of television is our finished product, which looks very chocolatey.
Right, it is. That's because we like to put it in the fridge overnight, because the cooler it is, the better. And then overnight, it actually becomes a darker, rich chocolate.
The cacao melts right
Yes,
through and
yes.
gets through
It starts soaking in with the
Okay, great.
avocado. And then you have your finished product here.
So let's have a taste.
Yes.
Because I've been wanting to do this the whole time we've been making this. I've been eyeing out the finished product over here. Just have a look at that. We've got some raspberries on top.
Yep, and a sprig of mint.
Perfect. All right. You're on your date and you get to the dessert time, and this is like perfect, isn't it? Like this
It
is the
is.
perfect solution.
Yes, it is.
And not only that, it tastes delicious.
Yes.
All right, well, that's a lifesaver, Jamie. Thanks so much for coming by the Reboot Kitchen and giving us that great tip for the Valentine's Day dessert, chocolate mousse. And for more on this and lots of other recipes, rebootwithjoe.com. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our show today on the heart on Valentine's Day, all about love. And I'm going to here to share with you, as I always do, the top 5 fruit and veggies I love to keep helping the heart healthy. On the Reboot workbench, we have our top 5, and they are raspberries, papaya, collard greens, avocados, and you guys call these bell peppers? We call them capsicums down under. And have a look at that. That's kind of leaving looks like a heart. You can just imagine it going ba-boom, 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 can't you? Well, we know these are great for our heart. They regulate our blood pressure. These are fabulous. Raspberries, full of antioxidants. Now, we know what they do. They go and kill all those free radicals. So if you're going to be out on Valentine's Day, you're out on a date, it's like a first time, or you're out with the bride you've been married to for 50 years, and you're going to have the dessert, go ahead and enjoy the dessert. It's like once a year kind of thing. You're out with the big date. Put some raspberries on top of that ice cream. Fabulous. Avocados. Well, if you even slice open an avocado, it can look like a heart. And we know that avocados have that healthy fat for our heart and for our blood pressure and nervous system. Papaya, well, I love my papaya. This is something that I always put in my fruit salads. And of course, to reduce cardiovascular disease, there's not a doctor in the world who won't tell you to have more leafy greens. And this one is a collard green. Cook it up or put it through your juicer. Okay, well, thanks a lot for hanging around today. More information, you can go to rebootwithjoe.com, find out more. Until next time, Joe Cross signing out from the Reboot Kitchen with a big juice on.